If you're taking the test this August 2022, Wall Street Notes is giving 10% off all of our programs to help you review faster. So stay tuned to the end of the video to get all the details.
It's less than 30 days for the CFA Level 1 exam, so let's talk about it. Here are 3 things that you have to be doing if you want to be ready on test day. If you watched my last video on the 10 steps to pass the CFA Level 1 exam, you know that one of the most important things that you have to do is commit things to memory. It's not enough that you understand the concepts and that you can answer questions on your own time. You really have to put yourself in the testing environment and make sure that you can answer questions quickly. So step number 1 is mock test. So the exam consists of 2 sections that are 2 hours and 15 minutes long, and it's 180 questions in total. So this gives you about 90 seconds to answer every single question, and this is really what you should be aiming for when you're doing the mock tests. It's important that you sit down and do multiple full-length mock tests so that you can start getting used to what it feels like to test for 2 hours and 15 minutes and then another 2 hours and 15 minutes. So this is going to help you with time management and to really see what are the sections that you're struggling with, what are the sections where you maybe are slowing down a bit so that you can really drill down on those specific concepts. So this leads me to step number 2, which is using your free time effectively. This is something that a lot of people don't do when they're waiting in line, when they're on a lunch break, when they're on their way to work. It doesn't matter what you're doing, you can use every single one of those seconds to review. So if you use a tool like Wall Street Notes for this, you can cover an entire topic in about an hour to make sure that you're refreshing and reviewing all of those concepts and really committing them to memory. So apart from remembering the concepts, one of the most important things that you also have to do is make sure that you know the formulas, which is step number 3. So level 1 is very formula heavy, and you shouldn't be wasting time trying to remember the formulas during the test. And so the best way to review these are with formula sheets or flashcards. If you don't want to waste time making a formula sheet, you can find free ones in the description box below. And a really good way to test yourself to know if you really know the formulas is if you can write them down on your own without looking at your notes or without looking at the formula sheets. So the last 30 days are the most important. You've already put in 300 plus hours. So you really should be making sure that you're optimizing your study time, that you're being efficient with the resources that you're using. And so remember, mock tests, reviewing the material, and focusing on formulas and formula sheets. So that's it for this video. I hope it was helpful. I've also left some study resources in the description. And if you have any comments or questions, just leave them down below. And best of luck on your exam.